Hi, I'm Dr. Metcalf, and I'd like to welcome you to Foundations of Education online. And I'm very excited to work with you these next 5 weeks and to learn with you and talk with you. I will be posting an introduction video every week, and this video is the first one, is an overview of the course. And then after watching it, if you have any questions, please contact me. Let me know. You can email me and just let me know. The first thing that we want to do is we want to go to the Moodle site for the course. And you probably want to do this before the class starts, maybe the week before. So that's coming up pretty quickly. And I'm going to shut myself off here so you don't have to be watching me the whole time. This is the course, and this first part is what I want you to do that says read me first. This is the part I want you to do before the course starts. All right, every week, and for this one we're going to have, it's a checklist, and you can click on that. Some of the things that you do will automatically show up on the checklist. Some things you have to click to make sure that you've done it, and it's not a grade or anything, but it's an idea and gives you kind of an organizational tool to help make sure that you've done everything that you need to do and get yourself organized. The key for an online class is to be organized and to be sure that you set times during the week that you want to do your work. For example, what always worked for me, I did my doctorate online, so what always worked for me is the first 2 days of the week I spent doing all the reading that I needed to do. And your week starts on Monday, so if you spend Monday and Tuesday doing your reading, or, I mean, you can do it on Sunday also, that's a day off, doing your reading, then the discussion post is always due on Wednesday, and the big assignment for the week is usually due on Saturday, the end of the week. So then you can plan out how you want to finish your assignments throughout the week. But you need to do the reading first so that you have the foundation in the background. We don't have face-to-face class where I'll be lecturing. You're going to have reading to do. You're going to have PowerPoints to watch, which is a different type of reading. And we'll have discussion, but I am not going to lecture because there's nothing more deadly than listening to an online lecture. So if you have questions, I'm happy to answer them. But a lot of this is more independent than maybe what you're used to doing. All right, so if there's any announcements or updates, I'll post it here. Ask the professor, please make use of that. That is a forum for you to ask me questions that maybe the rest of your classmates have the same question. So I check it every day. So if you ask there, I will definitely get right back to you. You can also email me. This is the syllabus, and you want to be sure to read it very carefully. It has, even though there are policies on the Moodle site, the syllabus has the policies that you need to pay attention to. There's a late assignment policy, the online attendance policy, so you want to be sure to read that very carefully. There's usually a description of all of the assignments. Even though I'll have it described later on, be sure that you read it. And if you have any questions, again, please ask. And you can ask before class starts. That's why I think it's a good idea to do this part at least the week before class. And let me know if you have any questions or anything. This is the assignment calendar, and I'll show you. It's kind of an abbreviated syllabus, and you can see I have the dates, I have the topics, the readings that you have to do, and the assignments and when they're due. So that's a good thing maybe to print out and have next to your books. The online attendance policy, on an online class, you need to post every week. You need to post an assignment or show up, and the way that I have it set up, you really don't have to worry about attendance unless you are just gone for the week and you don't post anything. Then you need to worry. And in a 5-week class, you can only miss 1 week. And other than that, after that, you would be automatically withdrawn from the class and have to retake it. These are the guidelines for your discussion forum responses. And it's a good idea to just use these guidelines in all of your classes because you will have discussion forum posts. So when you post your initial answer to the question, you follow the directions, and then you're going to be responding to 2 of your classmates, to 2 different posts in your classmates by Saturday. And when you respond, you want to say something like, you don't want to say, good job, I agreed with your post, I really liked what you said. That doesn't really tell us anything. This is for discussion. So you might want to start out with, you said, and then add in quotes or italics or something, quote something that the person said that struck you, that you're wanting to comment on, either positively, negatively, if you disagree with it, whatever. Just post it, you said, blah, blah, blah. And then after that, add your own comment of what you thought of it, or what's the reason that you're responding to it. And then you can end up with a follow-up question. That's a good way to spark discussion. And if you do that, you want to be sure that you're checking back on your post to see if anybody posted a question for you, and you want to answer it so that we can have some discussion. Okay? All right, these are the Ohio standards for the teaching profession, and this is what all of our coursework at MVNU is based on, and you want to be sure that you are familiar with them. Okay, so that is what I want you to do right at the beginning. And then you might want to just be familiar with how the site is set up. It's divided into weeks. Each week has the topics for the week. And then there's the reading. Hopefully you all have your text because we will be using it, and you will be using it for your final exam. So be sure you have the text and that you will be using it. Then I have each week divided into reading, information, and resources. So these are the things that I will post, either articles that are part of your reading, your PowerPoints, instructions for different assignments, all of those things. And then in red, I have, this is what you need to submit. These are your assignments for the week. Okay? And every week is set up like that. All right, so you have reading, information, resources. I'll post standards that you need for the assignment. There'll be instructions. There'll be, all kinds of things that you need to read. And those are the things that you want to look at maybe Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday of the next week. And then there are the assignments that you will need to post. Okay? So every week is structured like that. And like I said, and then at the bottom here, there are resources that, if you click on the blue link here, there's our attendance policy, credit hour policy, our grading scale, which has changed, so I need to fix that. Make sure that is fixed. And the American with Disabilities Act, our late assignment policy. This is also in the syllabus. If you submit your assignments late, it will be 10% per day grade point deduction, and no late work will be accepted more than 5 days after the last night of class. All right. And then APA information, the APA basics, the sample paper, and some tips. So please make use of this. I won't be marking off a lot for APA, but I will correct it if you are not using it, properly, or are making mistakes with it. So as you go through the program, it'll probably get a little stricter when you have other papers to write. The philosophy of education that you need to write for this class, I will be grading APA for that. But take advantage here, and you can always email me during the week to ask if something's correct or not. All right, so this is just a lot of information for you that you can check out. All right, so I will post another video that will introduce the topics for week 1. That I'm going to email this video to you, and I'll also post it on the Moodle site. And hopefully you can get started a little early. And I look forward to your questions and your comments, and I will talk to you later. Bye.